everyone, and welcome back to my channel. For anyone who's new, my name is Olivia, and today I'm going to be showing you how I wrapped this beautiful wrap from the other day's montage that I posted on TikTok and thought I'd share with you here on YouTube. But I started out with it on my head because I thought it would be great to speed this up and not be extra long with the video. So I'm going to take this clip off really quick, and I am going to say this particular look can be done with any shaper or no shaper at all because the volume doesn't matter. Today's shaper is the Wendy. I took most of the I took most of the stuffing out of this shaper and all the volume is down here. I was just feeling like I needed to have a little bit less volume and less pinchy parts around my head, less of a squeeze, to put it better. So like I explained in some of the videos where I use this one is extra stretched out and it's on the verge of just being discarded because it is very old and very stretched out. But today it just seemed to be the perfect thing to wear. Now this scarf here is a back to basics scarf from Rapunzel. This particular one, I don't remember the shade of blue because this one was gifted to me by my good friend. But it's got this great fringe on the end. It's a nice lightweight scarf. It's very wide, so I folded it to fit my head a little bit better, and I placed it on my head with one short end. It's like really short, and one long end. Now the long end, this can be done a couple of different ways. It can be just kind of squinched, together. Once you figure this out, and just kind of be scrunched up and brought over, because that's a really good look there, or folded into thirds and brought over like so. But either way, it gets pulled over. I've pulled mine up at an angle. I do like angles with my face shape. If you're uncomfortable with angles, you can bring it back a little bit and just bring it straight across. Lots of variations and variety. So here we go. Bring this across. And I brought it to the back. Now this particular wrap, I'm going to tie one knot and do an extra little bit with the front. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the knot in front, I'm going to bring the small tail in front. Typically for a beginner's look, you bring it to the back and then go around, but I want to do it the opposite. I'm going to just bring up that tail, tie the beginner's luck knot, the backwards beginner's luck knot, and I have this nice long tail. Now I want to switch it around so that all those little small bits are on the inside, because I don't really want to see all the fringes from the small bits. So I've got this. Okay, so when I have it here, I'm just going to bring it around like so. I want to leave it nice and big like this, and then I'm going to spin around, and this extra bit here, I'm going to tuck it in. Now I don't want to tuck it all the way through because that would make the fringes, the little short bits, visible up here. I just want to tuck it under enough where it holds but is not visible. You can push a little bit down or a little bit of the tail up a bit, but I don't want to open it up and spread it or do anything like that. This isn't a fan wrap. I want to keep this pretty consolidated right here. Now I am going to take this long tail. I'm going to find the shorter bit of this one. And then I'm going to find the long bit. Now you have two options here. When I opened up the video, I had it so that the longer tail was brought up like so and around and tucked in into this pocket here. Okay. Now because I did not pay attention the other day when I was doing this, I just kind of did it and then videoed a clip of me showing it off. I don't remember if I did it this particular way or if I did it with the shorter end around, which would have been something like this. Either way is pretty. I'm going to do it with the shorter end because my cats will really love me having all those dangly bits when I, you know, when I least suspect them to pounce me, they'll get them. So I'm going to do this, bringing this up and around. Pull this down. Okay, so I'm doing it with the long tail around. So here we go. And there is a pocket here. My thumb is in it. I'm just going to keep my thumb in that pocket. This is a great way to keep the pocket open all the way around so you're not struggling. Just keep the thumb in and run it around. Okay. All right. And I'm only tucking in to right here. It's just before the crisscross in the back of these scarves. The rest I'm going to leave out to dangle. So that's the back of the wrap. Okay. Now I can adjust, pull a little bit, make it pretty. Now this particular decoration is something I made, and I'll give you a little history because I have under 10 minutes, so that's good. But when my niece got married, her flowers were sunflowers, and I made some cute little tchotchkes and things for her and her cake. So I purchased a whole bunch of these little itty bitty teeny tiny flower heads. They didn't come with any stalks or leaves or anything. It was just bags of these little sunflowers. And I still have a big bag of them downstairs because I ended up not using all of them. But I decided to use my hot glue gun. My goodness, I'm putting words together. I decided to use my hot glue gun to make myself a little French clip decoration for my wraps. So that's it. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this in, and because I didn't use my words, I need to use my words. I'm taking these two fingers, point my thumbkin and my tall man here, and I'm reaching in to this knot. I'm going to run up the back piece through, and I'm going to clip it. Being careful not to get the scarf tucked into those little pinchy pieces. I'll show you on this one. Don't get the scarf caught in these pinchy pieces because it may cut your scarf. It may damage your scarf. So just be mindful. But I'm now going to open this up and make sure it's pretty. It doesn't have to be opened up a lot. If I manage to mess it up, I will pull it out and retuck, but it seems like I didn't do that, so win. But yeah. Now I am going to put on my earrings. I was debating the other day. Please forgive the airplane that just is flying low over us. I wore these, and I was debating which earrings I should be wearing with my whole ensemble. I will be getting up to show it to you. It's kind of cool. But I was debating between these. Really cool. Because I liked these. These were so cool. They're white hoops with a polka spot and yellow. Or these pretties here. So either one works. I would just be adding another shade of blue and a wee bit of a dangle. So it's 6 of one, half a dozen of another. They're both very attractive. So, all right, I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna leave it just like this. I'll figure it out when I'm done the video, but I'll show you my whole ensemble. I am not cutting this part out this time because I'm not feeling the editing process today, but this is the entire look. I've worn these pants. These are just the wide leg trousers I wore last week and the week before and the week before. They're a staple in my wardrobe. I absolutely love them. They are past my ankles. They kind of float on my feet. Sorry you can't see that part, but it's just the camera angle. And well, it's my camera. But I have on this great sweater here. This particular sweater has super long sleeves. And I like the idea that in the 90s there would have been like cute holes here, probably hand cut and bound for thumbkins. So there would have been some like this. But the sweater itself is a cardigan, but I never actually do the opening up of it because these buttons would snag this sweater. It would be a mess. But yeah, I will say the only thing I don't like is, even though this is like really big, it pulls in the front. It looks like it's snug. It's like super not snug, you can see. But it's what happens when you have a chest and anything with buttons. So that's the way it is. But yeah. All right, I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. Shabbat Shalom to those who celebrate, and I will see you again either Sunday or Monday. Bye.